Smart, smart, do. We are the children, the children of God. Come, come, come. We change our world. We have what it takes to do it smart and make it smart. Welcome to our Smart Do.
Welcome our class 7s once again for today's English lesson. I hope you're doing well. Also very fine and very much ready for today's lesson. Now today we're going to look at several language patterns in relation to the topic that you are in. Now one of the ones that we're going to look at is the use of both and both of. Now both is used to refer to two of the mentioned either items or people So both means two. And it can be used as a conjunction. And you know, conjunctions are also called joining words. They're also called joining words. For example, we may have two sentences here. Let's look at the board. Two sentences. One will say, Father went to harvest. Father went to harvest honey. Also you say, I went to harvest honey. Instead of writing the sentences as separate, we can put them together by using both. So we'll say, both Father and I went to harvest honey. Both Father and I. Both. That means that the two of us, Father and I. Both Father and I went to harvest honey. We can also have the use of both of, whereby we say both of us. Now, when we have the use of both of, now we combine these two and become what? Plural. So the plural of Father and I will be us. Both of us went to harvest honey. Now, and once we do that, once we combine the two sentences, it will help us avoid repeating ourselves. Number two, you can also have another example. Kimeu was late for school. Joanna was also late for school. So let's put those two sentences together using the learned words. One of them will be both Kimeu and Joanna were late for school. The other one will be both of them were late for school. So that's the way we use both and both of, and the word, the conjunction helps us avoid repeating ourselves so much in the sentences. Now let's look at another pattern that we shall find in this unit of ours. And now this one is what we refer to as the use of a nominal, plus what we call find plus find. So we have find plus nominal, plus an adjective. Yes, find. So, find being a verb. Whereby you get something, getting something in a particular state. Find, to get something in a particular state. Nominal, having looked at it earlier on, nominal, we said is a word that represents. A word that represents a noun, a pronoun or a noun that represents a noun. And then, of course, an adjective. Adjective is describing what. So, how do we then use this pattern of find nominal plus an adjective? Let's look at this. Mother found. What did she find? She found the storybook interesting. So, mother found the storybook interesting. So, therefore, here we have the word found. At which state that something was? The storybook. This is the nominal now. Nominal. Remember, this one is the subject now. This one is the subject, the doer of the action of finding. So, found the storybook interesting. This is an adjective because we can say an interesting storybook. So, therefore, mother found the storybook interesting. Number 2, we can also have another pattern. We found the journey. How did we find the journey? We found the journey enjoyable. We found the journey enjoyable. So, the word find, the nominal, there it is, and then the adjective that is describing this journey. We can put this word here at the front and say enjoyable, the enjoyable journey. And therefore, the word enjoyable has been used as an adjective to describe that journey in our sentence. Maybe finally, we can look at the last sentence. The pupils found the mangoes tasty. The pupils found the mangoes tasty. So what does that mean? The pupils is the subject, found is the verb that you're talking about, the mangoes, nominal. Then we have what we call the word tasty. The word tasty is an adjective describing the mangoes. So we can say tasty mangoes. Mangoes were tasty. The tasty mangoes were eaten by the pupils. So the word tasty is an adjective. So therefore, it's important that you remember this pattern. It's quite an interesting pattern, an easy pattern to use anytime that you are speaking, anytime you are writing. So keep on practicing it, keep on practicing the other pattern that you have learned, and with no time, you shall be very good at using them. Have a good time. Let's meet during the next lesson. Bye-bye.